Guys, I hope you're well. It is episode 6 of DVR Diaries, and after last week, literally when I just cut my fringe, I've already decided that I don't like it. It's too much effort, and I was like, oh, this is great because it's going to make me make more effort, and in ways it is, but I'm just finding it annoying, to be honest. As much as I try to be a high maintenance girl, I'm a low maintenance girl. I don't want to have to worry about stuff, and I just feel more me without it. So this is going to grow out. I'm going to just grow out into those like side bang things. Side bangs. Hi, Aldo. Yeah, I know you have to be involved in everything, don't you? I've got his brother again, so they might start making sounds, but hopefully they won't. Anyway, yep, classic. I'm here and they're both getting on the sofa. This is literally my life when I've got both dogs. They love to play right here. Oh, good boy. One of them's just actually laid down, so that's quite good. Hopefully we'll get somewhere. Anyway, I have managed to do more videoing this week. I'm so proud of myself. But I must admit, not much of it has actually been working. I like put it all into the editing program, and I've got me running, I've got me walking, I've got me riding, and I was like, it doesn't look like I'm doing much work, to be honest. But I think it's because when I'm in my work, I find it really hard to remember. I did do a little bit through bits where I'm working, but unfortunately I didn't manage to get the setting up of Blindly Heath, which I really wanted to do because we had just not enough time. I mean, we got there about an hour late to set up, and I literally had like 2 hours before I then had to get back because I was going away with my partner for the weekend for his birthday. So it was just crazy, like trying to get everything done really quickly and make sure my mum was prepared. And then I had to leave my phone with her because she was using it for the payments that week, so hers isn't good enough. So I was then away for the weekend without my phone, so I am sorry for the lack of social media as well for that reason. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the episode. So as always, I've basically forgotten the week, but I was basically prepping for Blindly Heath. So making sure everything was ready and sorted for that. And oh, I'd also had, which I wanted to video and I forgot, on the Monday I'd gone and seen, or was that in the last one? Anyway, I'd gone and seen a new potential stockist. I think it was, wasn't it? And so, no, it wasn't, sorry, my head. I'd gone to see a new local potential stockist, so that was really exciting. That went really well. It's really nice to chat to her. So hopefully I'll be able to reveal more on that if they order. And then, yeah, then the rest of it was getting myself ready for Blindly Heath and sorting all of the stock. I also had a big sort out of the office, and I've got a new desk, which I would show you, but it's a total mess, so I'll make sure I show you next week. But I've got a new desk that's like high for packing and for my heat press, so that's really useful. And yeah, it's just been kind of getting organised. And to be honest, then I was away for the weekend, and then so we set up for Blindly Heath on Friday. I probably talked to you about Wednesday, and then yeah, I was away for the weekend, and then I to be honest, I've done a bit of procrastinating. I haven't been the best this week. I have been working, but I've been also doing a lot of kind of my own like thinking away from the brand and bigger picture and what I'm doing, where I want things to go, all that sort of thing. Yesterday I applied for an award, which was exciting, where you can win money, because as a small brand, cash flow is needed, and any money I can get to get more. I'd really like to get an embroidery machine, but also to get more stock. As we're doing more manufacture in-house and with local seamstresses, having an embroidery machine would be amazing, because sometimes it kind of affects our timings and things when we work with a local embroiderer. But it is, at the same time, it's nice to support another business. So it's a hard one, really. I just like it for more products that we're making to order. But yeah, anyway, I will share the videos. Oh, I've also got a little video. Actually, I'll put that one here because I'm not talking. Where I'm running. And I'm really proud of myself because this week, I know I said in one of the previous ones, actually, I'm just going to pause it. I'm trying to do the videos in like small bits so that they're easier to edit and get onto the computer. So I know that I said a little while ago that I was going to be doing meditation and yoga in the morning, and then I was quite rubbish at doing the transition, but I've kept on working. So basically, you know that whole thing, it's a bit like a diet, where if you then don't get on with it, it's really good to then just start the next day as another day and pick it up again, and don't kind of think, oh, I failed or whatever else. So I'm doing the same thing with the yoga. So yeah, I had a while where I was kind of like, I'm going to do every day, and then I just wasn't. And then I was like, nope, we're going to keep working, because the transition, any change is really difficult, and you should be kind to yourself when you're changing routines and habits, because it's not easy. And kind to yourself is not the same as nice to yourself. Don't be nice to yourself and just let yourself get away with it all the time, but be kind to yourself when you fall off the wagon, and pick yourself back up and go again the next day. Don't give up. So yeah, this week I've been really proud of myself, because this is the first week I've actually done yoga every single day. And I've also done a little bit of meditation when I felt like I needed it. So yeah, this week's been a bit different, but I feel like the clarity in my mind is a lot better, and I'm producing better work for it. So I always think that time out and following what your head is saying is a good thing to do, rather than I always get all this guilt over, oh, I'm not working hard enough, I'm procrastinating, I'm being lazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, there's an element of it if you're not careful, but equally, kind of, usually if your brain's doing something, I don't know, I just find if I go with the flow, if I go what feels right at that time, and if that means the day is slower, I usually find I produce better work the next day and things like that. So I just think listening to yourself is important, and then you find that more and more messages and things come through to you. So kind of, I don't know, I guess you start linking back in with your intuition more, and it just produces better work, in my opinion. So yeah, that's been really good. And yeah, and then I've been going on runs. I don't know what came over me. My partner went on a run, and he was like, oh, you must get Strava and we can kind of, compare our runs and stuff and try and do the same. And then, yeah, something made me go out for one, and I use an app called Relive, and I put that on because I usually use it for riding, because it like tracks your hack and stuff. It's really good. And then I was able to then send it to the owner so that she could see like where I went all in the forest and stuff, when it's really hard to explain where you've gone. Anyway, so you can use that for running as well. So I did that the other night, and then last night I needed to take the dog out, and I was like, I'm just going to run again. And yeah, so I've done 2 runs this week, I think about 8 miles altogether. So it's not loads, but I'm really proud of myself, because I haven't done exercise apart from riding for so long. And yeah, since doing 3 days of yoga in a row, wait, is it 3rd day? 4th? No, 5th. Back on Monday, wasn't I think I've done 4. So 4 days, let's say 4 days. 4 days of yoga in a row. I'm feeling the difference so much. It's just hard to transition, isn't it? Like, you know what's good for you, but getting back into the swing of things is really difficult if you've been out of it for a long time. But it is making me feel better. And yeah, I do feel behind because I've got a photo shoot on Tuesday evening, which I'm so excited about, but I've got a lot to get ready for it because I wanted to create some new product as well. And of course, like, because of new blocks, I'm doing it all myself, which, yeah, I mean, from a business point of view, it's not the best thing, because obviously it takes a lot of your time, but equally product development is something I'm really passionate about, and I know that lots of you that are passionate about the brand have either got all the products or want to see new stuff too. So I'm aware of that, and it's something that I'm trying to prioritize for a minute, as well as then needing to balance kind of everything else and working on the site and marketing and everything else, and I haven't been doing enough of that. But again, like, I'm in a transition period. I only at the beginning of July went full-time, and with like fitting lots and lots of shows in, it's quite a lot, and I'm proud of the work that I've produced so far. Good morning. It is day 1 of the week where I'm actually going to vlog daily, and we're going to pop out for a morning ride. So I'm just out walking the dogs. I have my friend's dog that's my dog's brother quite a lot, so it's quite nice because they play all day. But yeah, this is like my favourite thing about the change, and well, not my favourite thing, but yeah, one of them is just being around my dog all the time and being able to get out on the walks whenever I feel like it, which just means I don't do it too much, but it just means when I need a bit of fresh air, or the dog's kind of getting agitated, and I know it will do me some good. I can go get some fresh air and then be ready to work again, so it's quite nice. Sat here working on some trade stuff, sitting in a position that is comfortable but is definitely not good for my back. Hey guys, it's me. I've literally just written, well, it doesn't actually look very big, but I've just written a list of everything I need to do today because I was just feeling a little bit overwhelmed this morning. It's the last day before we set up for Blindley Heath tomorrow, and I'm going away. My mum's doing the show for the first time on her own, and I've got quite a lot of stock to sort out. I've got a top to get off to an order, but I actually need to make it. And I've got some other orders to pack. I've got some samples to sort out, clothes to sort out, a few things to print, and then get everything planned and ready to pack into the van. Sewing away today and procrastinating as always, like I do when I sew, so it's taking longer than it should, but I've just got a bit more to do and then I'll be able to do some other stuff. So this isn't really a video diaries of work, is it, when I'm just showing myself riding? But it's when I remember to video, to be honest, just out on a ride. And yeah, I feel quite good. I feel like I've done quite a few more videos than I had the week before. So if we keep going like this, then one day I'll have remembered to video the whole week. But for now, I will just show you the most insane views of my ride. Literally, I do not take this for granted. So lucky.